Hey ladies, so tonight I wanted to do a video for you guys instead of the team call on something that I have been studying and researching and just digging a little more into via the websites that I have found, some Audible books that I've downloaded, YouTube videos that I've came across, and just wanted to share that with you guys and how that's impacted my Beachbody business. And not only that, but my relationships, my career, my full-time job and things like that. So I don't have a PowerPoint or anything like that. I do have one handy dandy note card that I have a few main points that I wanted to talk about. But the one thing that I was talking about that I have been researching is called the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is one of 12 natural laws of the universe. And it's something that basically can be described as what you think about is what you bring into your life. So for example, I'll give you two sides of the spectrum. We all know that person that is always sick, has foot problems, hip problems, shoulder, something is always wrong, right? And it's like, just okay, you like me, I think, just get over it. But then you have the person on the opposite side who is always successful, and they have the best positive attitude, and everything seems to be going perfect in their life. And so obviously those are two far extremes. The happy positive person, sometimes you're like, okay, you need to back off a little bit and just relax, right? But there is a total difference and what they bring into their lives just by their mentalities that they have. So the super positive person brings in positive people and positive impact into their lives. This negative person brings in negativity, negative people in their life, and it's just kind of a domino effect. So I'm learning that in the business side of things, if I set a goal and I tell myself that I have already reached that goal, it makes it so much easier and it makes it possible for me. If I say, for example, when I went Emerald, I had to tell myself I am an Emerald coach. I am a leader. And it sounds so silly and it feels weird, and it's like, oh, that's not true. I'm not. But the more you tell yourself, the more you believe in yourself. And that's where it starts. So I've really learned that, like I said, not only in my business and goals that I've set, but even with like my marriage. Dan has been, I don't know, a little bit skeptical about this business. So I tell myself all the time that he is supportive of this, and I will involve him in this, and I will, I say all these things that I know that I can envision for us and for myself in the future. That way, when it does come and it does happen, I'm prepared, and it feels real at that point. So the first thing, like I said, is just believing in yourself and believing that whatever the goal is, and maybe it's not Beachbody related, maybe it's financially, maybe you have a goal to make X amount of dollars per week at your full-time job, or maybe it is, you want to pay off certain things, or you want to go on a vacation, or anything like this that just seems so impossible, or buy a car, or even find a new job, or anything like this. If you say it and make it real, and you make it like it already happened, it will come so much quicker, and it will feel so much more real and so much more passionate and exciting, and just all I don't know, it's hard to explain. But you look at people that are like super successful, just for example in this business, and you ask them how they did it, and they have no idea. It's because they attracted that to themselves. They believed in themselves. They believed in what they were doing, and they told themselves that they were going to do this. So that's the first thing, believing in yourself. The second thing is just knowing that it's possible. For the longest time, I always thought I can't be a leader, or I can't, become an Emerald coach, or I'm still working towards becoming a Diamond coach, and I tell myself every day that I am a Diamond coach, that I can do this, and I think of what it would feel like to hit that milestone. So once again, you can put this into any goal or anything that you're working towards, and just make it fit, make it feel real, make it your lifestyle. So those are the two things, like I said, that I have been focusing on based on the law of attraction. Like I said, there's 11 other laws, and they're pretty interesting. If you guys have some spare time, you should do a little bit of research, and you can do, like I said, YouTube or any Audible books, which is an Amazon thing. So Audible. You can download that and use that as an app on your phone. So when I'm driving, I'm always listening to one of those books. So it's pretty cool. So I think I just want to leave you guys with kind of a couple tips. The first one is just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I think you'll find that the more you put yourself out there, the more that you, and I don't want to say put yourself out there, but the more that you find yourself and be yourself and know that the impossible is possible, the more you will be successful and you will be happy and confident and you will feel so much more free. So just remember that. And then the second thing is, we ultimately know that we can do this. We know how to do this. It's just our fears that are holding us back. An example. So a lot of you guys on this team are parents, are moms. And, if you think of the first time when you became pregnant, you had no idea what was going to happen 9 months down the road. Could you really be a good mom? Could you support your child? What happens if this, or if he or she acts like this, or if they want this? You had all of these thoughts in your minds. But when that happened 9 months later, you figured it out. So we all know this. You just have to take that leap. Think of, I don't know, just think of how it will feel once you make that decision, and once you decide, don't back down. So I hope this has helped you guys. I know it was short and sweet, not like a team call, but it is something that, like I said, I've just really been reading a lot into, because it feels like something that's concrete, and it's not something that is I don't know, made up, or some fantasy. It's a proven law, and it is something that if you do start researching successful people, no matter what they're successful in, it can be absolutely anything, you will find that they believe in these laws, the natural laws, and that they just believe in finding where their true passion is and then following it from there. So that's all I have for you guys. If you do have anything that you want to add to this, make sure you let me know, because I'd love to hear if you guys have been doing any research of your own on this, or reading any books, or plan to even. So if you do, let me know. Otherwise, I hope this kind of gave you a little bit of boost and a little bit of momentum. I do have my days. It's like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like just in kind of a chaotic state, but I just know that if I sit back, trust the process, and I do what I feel like deep down to my core, and I follow my passion, that I know it will pay itself off. So, like I said, remember what you think, or think about what you're thinking about. If you're having a bad day, just train your thoughts to turn that around. Think of the positive. Think of where you want to go and who you want to be and why you want to be that person, and who is going to benefit from it. Not only yourself, maybe your kids, your parents, your friends, your spouse, all of this, and just keep pushing forward. So anyways, before I keep rambling, have a great night, you guys, and I hope that I have some comments or some kind of feedback from you guys. Let me know what you think. All right, bye.